I hope you are doing wonderful. I just want to say thank you guys. Like, big shout out that you're still here. 2 years later, 2 years was October 3rd. 2 years. I can't believe it. I can't believe that I've been doing this for 2 years. I know that it's on and off, and I know that it's not weekly. Life has been challenging, to say the least. I've been through a lot in the past 2 years, but I'm here. I'm alive. I'm resilient as fuck, as is you. And that's all I gotta say. So thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the little campanita on the top. Send me some love. Share the videos. And just, I hope you're getting something out of them. And let me know what you want to watch. Or what you want me to talk about. So this is gonna be a quick one, I think. But oh my gosh, this is just so present right now. Whenever there is sexual assault, sexual abuse, what do I mean by that? I mean rape. I mean any type of sexual advancement that you are not okay with is an assault to your persona, to your body. And I just want to make this clear. A biological response to a sexual assault does not mean consent. Let me say this again. A biological response to sexual assault or abuse does not equal consent. So let's say it with me. A biological response to a sexual assault or abuse does not equal consent. I know. People are like, what? I'm like, yeah. Let me say this and let me make it clear. If it's not a hell yes, it ain't a yes. If it's not a I'm down, it's not consent. The lack of a no, the absence of a no is not consent. Say it with me. The absence of a no, it's not consent. The fact that there are women who can orgasm while they're being raped does not mean that they are consenting. That is a biological response. So please, please inform yourselves. A lot of people think that when it comes to a sexual assault that there's going to be evidence and marks and bleeding and tears. That is not always the case. As a matter of fact, most of the time, that is not the case. There isn't any proved. They cannot tell that it was not consensual. I know. They can't. And people are like, that's not true. Yes, it is. Do your research. Ask nurses who actually do these exams. That it doesn't mean that there has to be blood and I'm trying to remember the word, but like wounds and all this other physical proof for it to be rape. That's not true. And people can have an orgasm or feel pleasure when there is rape or sexual abuse. That is why children have so much shame when it comes to sexual abuse, because we are sexual beings. Even as children, we are sexual beings. We are human beings who have biological responses. So when they are children, teenagers, adults, whatever, who have this experience and they may experience pleasure, but especially as children, because they don't understand, they may think they asked for it. Yeah, children do think that. I have women who think that they had a part to do with their rape because they had an orgasm. So I'm going to say this again. A biological response does not equal consent. And I feel like that's one of the most important things that we need to teach the world. If you didn't want to, if you weren't, yes, this is what I want, and you said it with your mouth and you truly meant it, and you were fully a grown adult, both consenting, then guess what? That's abuse. That was rape. There are women who freeze. There are teenagers that I've met who've been raped who didn't even know they were raped. They thought they had sex because they couldn't get away. They froze. That's why it's important to teach consent. And it's super important to make sure that we tell the world that a biological response does not equal consent. And it doesn't mean that you wanted it. Even if you orgasm several times while you were being raped, that does not mean you wanted that. People think, oh, well, you know, when someone is being raped or they're being assaulted, their body goes into survival mode, and everybody is different. That is not true. Everyone is different. And you don't choose how you're going to react. Your brain has already chosen that. And there is no wrong way to respond to that trauma. It is what it is. So if you're watching this and you're a survivor, I just want to tell you, I believe you. It's not your fault. You didn't choose that. You didn't ask for it. The shame that you feel, that's the shame the perpetrator should feel, not you. Share your story. There's many of us out there. I'm glad you're here. And I believe you. Thank you for watching.